The federal government has expressed worry over its inability to obtain passage for citizens evacuated from war-torn Sudan and are currently stranded at the Egyptian border. The Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, during a joint briefing with the nation's Foreign Affairs Ministry, says about 5,500 Nigerian citizens, comprising mostly of students, have indicated willingness to depart Sudan for Nigeria. The chairman of the Nigeria-Sudan Evacuation Situation Room at the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Nasir Sabi-Gwarzo, while speaking in Abuja, says about 40 buses have been earmarked for the evacuation exercise and over 600 persons have already been evacuated from Khartoum, the capital of Sudan, to the Egyptian border.
It is on record that we have an estimated number of 5,500 Nigerians, including a majority of students, that need to be evacuated from Sudan. And most of them need to be evacuated from a particular spot, and that is Khartoum. We have other locations where universities, Nigerian students are in various universities across that country. So it's not just Khartoum. The one that is receiving attention is Khartoum. Our attention is on all of them. We have been able to move 637 out of Khartoum directly by the federal government to the port of Aswan or its axis in various locations on that place. We have people who have arrived the border of Sudan called Wadi Halfa. We have people who have arrived Arqib, and the Nigerian embassy in Cairo, in Egypt, has made arrangements to receive this 637, which are able to clear 420. But the Egyptian authorities have not so far cleared them to move into Egypt. The reason is the border arrangements in those locations are different from the usual border arrangements we are used to in West Africa. You need a visa, you need to pay a fee to exit a country, and you need to pay a fee to enter a new country. What the Sudanese border is asking Nigerians to pay is equivalent to $8 for exit, and equivalent for the asking per evacuated citizens is $25. It's not the money that matters, it's the permission. It is sad to note that so far it's been 3 days that at that border have not been cleared yet, for reasons best known to the Egyptian government. We already have positioned a military plane in Aswan. Aswan is about 400 kilometers away from the border. As soon as they are cleared, we have arranged vehicles to move them to Aswan, and the plane will bring them. The difficulties we are facing in Aswan, our plane is there now in Aswan, waiting to receive these people, but they have not been able to move them from the borders into Aswan. So clearly there is a difficulty, but that is a difficulty that our principals are trying to resolve. I must say that our principals, the ministers, even the SGF, the NSO, NSA, and even Mr. President have been following up on a daily basis, listening to the performance of this committee, finding out how they can help us and also support us to achieve our goal. We paid a deposit. As soon as they received the deposit for 40 vehicles, they calculated exactly the amount we gave, and that is 13 point something vehicles with an extra about some thousands of dollars. They now stopped at 13. They gave us 13 vehicles. I'll come to you. Don't be eager to ask questions. They gave us 13 vehicles and closed the matter. All efforts to get them moved, they said, no, that is deposit. Give us another deposit. And that is not the language. We were speaking two different languages. Now that we've understood their language, we have decided to pay everything.